Hey, T Squad, it's me, Keisha, and I'm here with this week's All Tea, All Shade, Real Housewives of Potomac Season 8, Episode 5 review. So we begin with Ashley going shopping with Mia and Giselle, and she invites them on a girls' trip to Austin, Texas. And this is where they're going to have the drag queen showdown that was going all over, social media during the summertime. But anywho, so Giselle asks her and Mia if they think that what Nneka was saying about Wendy's mama is true. And Ashley believes there's truth to what she said. Now, a lot of y'all in the comment section last week was telling me that I had it wrong, that this situation with Wendy's mama happened before Ashley told her about what Nneka supposedly said. Are y'all sure about that? I'm gonna have to go back and look for myself because I could have sworn that happened after the fact. But regardless, whatever. It is what it is. So, Wendy and Eddie go out and have lunch together. And I just gotta say, most improved to Wendy Osefo, whatever her name is, child. Best dressed girl on the cast. Like, she has really stepped her style game up. I love the little casual fitted jogging outfit she had on with the heels, hair done. I was like, yes, come on, win-win, zin. Okay. So they go out to lunch, and Eddie says that he and Ike didn't even go to school at the same time and that he don't know him or whatever. And Wendy in her confessional was like, how many people you know that you went to college with? Like, it's a big campus. Like, how am I supposed to know everybody? But I mean, you knew him enough. You followed the man. Like, I don't know what's going on, who to believe in this case, because it's just weird. People acting like they don't know people. And it's not to say because you followed him mean you know him. You know, y'all could just be acquaintances, or, you know, you knew of him because of your sister-in-law and their family, or because they were gonna be on the show. I don't know. It's too much. So we then see Nneka and her husband Ike go to the OBGYN because it's been 7 months and she has still yet to get pregnant. And the doctor comes in, and he's a foreign guy or whatever. And he immediately, when he comes in, like gravitates towards Ike because he visited where Ike is from in Nigeria or something like that. And I didn't really feel this doctor for real, because he sat there and told them that he looked at Ike's sperm levels and his sperm volume was low, but says, oh, that's not no problem. We that ain't nothing to worry about. How is it not when you're telling him he got a low sperm volume? Obviously, that's part of the reason why she ain't getting pregnant. He was giving me very much like chauvinistic type energy. And Nneka was like, I mean, but I'm still not getting pregnant. Like, what do you want me to do? He was like, I feel like we just give it another 6 months. I mean, it's only been 7 months. Granted, but I felt like he was being real lackadaisical about it. Like, wasn't nothing that he said about old boy sperm count a problem. Like, that was so weird to me. So Nneka, of course, is aggravated by this. And her husband, you know, is laughing, making jokes or whatever. And I guess he must have said originally that he didn't want to come to the appointment because she kept on making reference to that. And at some point, she ended up snapping on him and telling him to be quiet or whatever. And I was like, well, okay, this is a lot. I've noticed that she got a short temper, and she do seem like she talked to him kind of crazy. Yeah, she need to work on that. So Mia and G go to therapy, couples therapy together. And she talks about how she retained a divorce attorney because they were arguing so much, and she came from an abusive household, and she didn't want her kids to grow up around that type of energy and seeing their parents fight all the time. And she says that she wants Gordon to retire, but he does not want to. He want to get what he feels he's owed from his family when they kicked him out of the business. And he says that he wants to get to a certain financial status, so if anything ever happens to him, her and the kids will be straight, which is admirable, and I don't see anything wrong with that. But at the same time, maybe they could come to some type of compromise where he does this amount of work and then spends this amount of time with her and the children. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously y'all need the money that y'all had to downgrade once again to something more affordable. So the money is needed somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they still live in very nice, beautiful apartment, all of that. So Mia says that she feels betrayed by his family and by an attorney that they hired, who they found out ended up stealing money from them. And then when they called him out on it, he ended up getting disbarred, and then he ended up unaliving himself. So she said how that took a really big toll on her, and it just made her once again realize this is just money. It's not that important. She would rather just have family, and Gordon going after his family over this money situation ain't worth it. She would rather just have the family together all on one accord. Once again, I get where Mia is coming from. I'm kind of shocked to hear Mia of all people say that. And it's kind of like, is she being genuine? And I even hate to question that, but this is Mia, who has from day one come across on this show as being a gold digger, money hungry. So all of this, I just want him to retire and be a family man. It's kind of like, huh? Like, is this real? Or is this just a scapegoat that she's using for when she pop out with her new man? Like, I tried to make it work. I told him I wanted him to stay home. He didn't want to listen to me. He didn't want to do it. So I found comfort elsewhere. The latter is what I believe, because I just don't see it for Mia with the other scenario. So he says that he doesn't want to give up on a lawsuit, and she doesn't approve of that. She has an attitude. And like I said, I believe this is a part of Mia's plan. So the ladies go to Austin, and once again, Wendy show up and show out with the outfit, honey. She had on her deep dark blue silk pajama look with the feathers on it. I was like, yes, with her heels. Like, she came to the airport looking snatched, looking like a celebrity. Okay. Loved it. So they get to Austin, and they, it's so many ladies that they have to ride in different Sprinter vans. So Ashley decided to separate the girls according to their astrological sign, which ended up putting Roberto in the car with Candy Ass and Wendy, two people who she do not get along with, which cracked me up. So they get to the hotel, and Ashley gives Robyn a suite because she's been through so much here lately. Girl, bye. If you don't get that grown man a regular room and give it to a lady that can actually use it and deserve it, girl, goodbye. She going through stuff of her own choosing. Out of her. So Karen felt some type of way about this, and that then brings up the conversation about whether her and Robyn are on good terms or not, if they over their beef. And Karen was like, no, it's not over. And she equates their friendship to a pie that she got from Safeway, which cracked me up. So the ladies end up going to their rooms and changing for the pool. And we see Candy Eyes, Wendy, and Karen go down first. Once again, Wendy come out slaying the girls. Loved that long sleeve bodycon dress with the crazy pattern on it. Oh, the bob, everything. I was like, come on, Wendy. So Karen brings up Giselle and Candy Eyes beef, because Giselle ends up coming down there with them too as well. And Giselle was like, well, for my mental state and the safety of my children, I choose not to participate in any capacity. Since when did Candy Eyes threaten your children? What, girl? Like, this is why I just can never get with Giselle, because we're on a reality show and she lives in an alternate universe that does not make any sense. Nothing that she says or does make sense. The moves she makes don't make sense. Like, I feel like she needs to get suspended or something. She needs to get scared or something, like, of losing her job, because I'm tired of this character that she plays on this show, because it's stupid and ridiculous and it's so unbelievable. And it's annoying, bro. Because, like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? And so Candace checks her. And we then see Mia and Robyn go take a walk before they go to the pool. And Mia tells Robyn about what happened with the attorney and everything. And she tears up and says that she feels guilty because, like, maybe if they would have never told, he wouldn't have unalived himself. And, Roberto was, oh my God, I can't believe it happened. I'm so sorry for you. Oh my God. But really, it was just giving me, I can't wait to run back and tell Giselle. I'm sorry. It just really wasn't giving me any kind of compassion. So, after that, we go back to the ladies at the pool, and Giselle, Karen brings up how she's noticed that Giselle has been real quiet lately. And Giselle was like, well, the whole witchcraft stuff was disturbing to me. Candace was like, that is a harsh allegation. And if you believe that, that's one thing, to Nneka. And Nneka was like, oh, I do. And Wendy was like, oh, you do believe it. So Wendy was like, these are all things you weren't on the phone to hear. So how can you just say you believe it? And Nneka was like, my in-law isn't a liar. So Giselle jumps in and was like, but you do admit that your mom has said things about Mia. And Wendy was like, yeah, but she didn't say that kind of stuff, like about, witchcraft or, all of that type of stuff. But my thing is, Giselle, you have been on mute when it comes to Wendy. Wendy has been in your presence. You have ignored her. You have not said a thing to her. Now, when everybody's coming after Wendy, oh, here you go chiming in. Like, this is why, like, if you ain't got no energy for her, if you don't want to talk to her, just like you don't want to talk to Candace, then shut up. Let them handle their scandal. Why you piping up all of a sudden? Sit over there and continue to make faces like she get on your nerve and like she stink. Other than that, be quiet. This ain't got nothing to do with you. So, Mia and them end up coming and joining them with Nneka and everything. Well, Nneka's already been there at this point. So, Wendy ends up pulling out her phone and reading her mom's statement that she made against Mia from last season, where she said that Holy Ghost fire was going to rain down on Mia. That's still one of my favorite videos that I did, reading her mama African voice. That tickled me, because what is Holy Ghost fire? I need to know. Could somebody tell me what is Holy Ghost fire? So Wendy was like, it was never about Nneka. It was about her in-law, Lebby. I love that name, Lebby. I think that's so cute. She said her and my sister Ivy were friends, but they're no longer friends. And Nneka was like, nice try. It was not a fight against friends. Ivy told Lebby that Wendy was upset that I had allegedly used her name and telling people that she and I were friends to be amongst a social circle, aka to be on the show, which is incorrect. I met her at an event, but I've never said we were friends. I don't know her. I met her in passing. Well, this is my thing. All that could be very well true, and I believe that. But you made it a big thing when you sat down with Ashley talking about she act like she ain't know me. We met a couple of times. Like, if it was just a meeting in passing, y'all not friends, then why even stress it that way to Ashley when you brought it up to her? Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, if we got to deal with this for the rest of the season, I'm gonna be mad, because this whole thing between Wendy and this girl is stupid. It really honestly is stupid. The whole argument is stupid. Stupid. And I saw Wendy put up a post tonight with screenshots and all of this stuff and timeline. I ain't got time or the energy. I'm going to put it like this. From what I've seen, this is my analysis of what I think is going on between Wendy and Nneka. I do think that Nneka mentioned to producers, yeah, I know of Wendy. I know Wendy. Her sister and my in-law are friends. I've met her a few times. Producers then went to Wendy and was like, hey, we're trying out a new girl. She says she know you. Her name is Nneka. She mentioned your sister and her cousin-in-law are friends. Do you know of her? That's where all of this stemmed from. All of it. And I think that once Wendy found out that Nneka was going to be on the show, had the potential to be on the show, like I told y'all when it first came out that Nneka was hired to be on the show, this is going to be a conflict of interest because they have the same background, pretty much the same story. So as if I'm Wendy, yeah, that's going to put me on pause. Like, are y'all trying to get rid of me? Like, y'all trying to replace me with another me? Is that what we doing here? Like, huh? So I feel like she put her guard up, and right then and there, it was on some, I don't know her, don't know her like that or whatever. Like, the whole thing is just stupid. It's stupid. It's stupid. It's stupid. It's stupid. It's stupid. And to be honest with you, I still feel like Nneka would have came on the show trying to find an issue with Wendy because it's an easy target and she trying to mark her spot. When honestly, I feel like she could have just came in being herself and let the chips fall where they may, because her personality is already in your face. So I think that she would have had a natural beef with somebody from the beginning. But this is stupid. I don't want to see a whole season of Nneka and Wendy going back and forth because this is dumb and I'm over it already, much like the other girls. So Candace ends up asking, how old is Lebe? And Wendy was like, I don't know. That's my sister friend. And Nneka was like, is she your friend? Is she your sister's friend? Was she not your friend? Then why were you announcing her at your daughter's sipping seat then? They then flash back, 4 or 5 years ago at Wendy's first season. And Wendy was like, when I think of a Nigerian woman who is not only filled with tradition, but also the modern world, I think of Lebe. You are cultural, but you're still Western. And I love that about you. So now, once again, it's making Wendy look like she's a liar. And when she said, I don't know, that's my sister's friend. Just because she said, I don't know, that's my sister's friend, I don't know how old she is. Like, but that's not saying she don't know her. She just said that that's my sister's friend. And earlier when she said that, where was it at? No longer friends. It was not a fight against friends. I still just don't think that Wendy was trying to say she don't know Lebe. I think that she's just trying to stress that that's my sister's friend. That doesn't mean that I don't have a relationship with her, but I won't necessarily call her a friend. That's just like Monique is my best friend. Her best friend is a young lady by the name of Keela. We went to school together. I know Keela. She comes to my events. I go to her events. I won't never say I don't know her. I won't never say that we're not friends. But if somebody asks me how old is Keela, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know the ins and out of her life. We don't talk on the phone. You know what I'm saying? But we're friends. So maybe it's one of them situations. Maybe it is a situation where Wendy is lying. I don't know, but I'm annoyed already. I'm annoyed with both of them. And I'm not on neither one of their sides because I feel like both of them stupid, to be honest with you. Okay? I don't need this to be the focus. I need the focus to be on Roberto and the lies and the cheatation. And I'm mad that it is taking us 6 episodes, next week episode, for them to finally get on her ass. Wake up, people. This should have been what was the topic of conversations from episode 1. This is pissing me off because these other heifers ain't clocked in. They were supposed to be ragtagging Robyn from episode 1. And I'm pissed. I'm going to give tonight's episode of Potomac, I'm going to give it a C- because of what I just said. Y'all dropping the ball. This could have been an explosive, great season for y'all. But the fact that y'all just being lackadaisical and letting Robyn slide 6 episodes in, girl, get out of here. Y'all fumbled the ball with that one. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about the episode down below in the comment section. Make sure to thumbs up this video, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell button. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.